I've got the new Urban Decay and Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette to share with you guys today. And this actually doesn't release till tomorrow on the Urban Decay website. However, they'll probably release it sometime around midnight or in the morning. They do some crazy releases up on urbandecay.com. So I actually kind of bootlegged this, I guess. Kristina from Instagram let me know of somebody who was selling one, and I was able to PayPal her, and I got it today. So I kind of felt like it was a just in time, so I could do a video before it actually released tonight to see whether it's, you know, good or not, or you guys could at least see swatches and stuff. So I did pay for it. It's just that I didn't get it the traditional way of online ordering, I guess, which I was excited about because I would have, you know, had to do the hustle to probably buy it online and then wait it like probably a week usually is what I have to wait to get them in the mail from Urban Decay. So I'm excited to be able to do this ahead of time for you guys. So here's the box. Super cute on the packaging as always from Urban Decay, and this is what the inside looks like. Nice attention to detail. And then inside of here there are 15 eyeshadows, and each eyeshadow is 0.04 ounces a piece, and a full size Urban Decay eyeshadow is 0.05 ounces a piece. So they're almost full-size eyeshadows. And when this comes out, it's going to be $58 on the Urban Decay website. I'm sure Ulta and like Sephora are going to get it eventually. That's my thoughts on it, but I'm not 100% sure. Inside the box, there was this Urban Decay Gwen Stefani lipstick sample set, and I actually put Ex-Girlfriend on my lips today. I kind of wish that they would have released the lipsticks at the same time as the palette, because it makes sense to me to do it that way, but these aren't out yet. I'm not sure. I think what I had read was spring 2016. I could be wrong, but I did wear the shade Ex-Girlfriend on my lips, and it comes with 4 of them. And then here is the packaging on the palette. It's a nice heavy-duty plastic, and it actually has a nice weight to it as well. The cover magnetizes closed, but it also, if you want to prop the lid open at a certain angle, it will hold itself up, so that's also nice. And then inside of here, which I thought was really cute, it says Magics in the Makeup. I'm trying not to blind you guys. It's right there on the mirror, which is quite cute, I think. I initially thought this was like a metal plate, but I can tell this isn't metal. It's just another piece of plasticky type material on here. And then something that kind of threw me off was these little circles on the cover, because if you were to like multiply them, there'd be, you know, and in through the plate, there'd be like 25 circles. So initially when I first saw this, I thought there'd be like 24 eyeshadows inside. It just, like when you look at the cover and then you open it up, like the circles don't match up. Anyway, there isn't 24. It just threw me off a little bit. It's really cute packaging. So I did use 5 of these eyeshadows on the look that's on my eyes right now, which there will be a demo for that towards the end of the video if you're interested. And I did try to use mattes from the crease upward. However, there isn't a matte highlight shade in here. I kind of thought for as many light shades as there was in here that at least one of them would be matte, and they're not. They all got like a shimmer or a sheen to them, like all of these colors do. Stark could possibly be a highlight, but it's not going to be a bright highlight. I kind of used it as a transition up through here, but that one is matte. Something that I was surprised about is I put Punk, which is a matte, through the crease. I blended out with Anaheim, which is a matte, and then I blended out Anaheim with Stark. And normally I have problems with Urban Decay matte eyeshadows, and these ones are silky and they're soft. However, they feel like they're a little bit more substantial than some of Urban Decay's past mattes that I've worked with, and they built up for me and they blended. I did have to blend a little bit more than I normally would with some eyeshadows, but I was able to build them without getting the patchiness. So I was really happy about that, because there are 5 mattes in here, and I was like, I hope that these work for me, and they did. The gradient and the blend was really nice for me. And I used Baby on the lid and a little bit of Skimp right through here, which is Skimp is also what I use this under brow highlight. It's not too shimmery or anything, but it does have a sheen to it. But I do feel there's good matte crease shades and good matte transition shades, so that's really good. So here's a closer look at the packaging. It is super cute, and here's the back. This does collect fingerprints. It's pretty nonetheless. And then inside are your eyeshadows. I think there's only 2 shades in here that are permanent, and that's Skimp and Blackout. The rest are all, I believe, new. And for matte shades, you've got Punk, Anaheim, Stark, Zone, and Blackout. And there actually aren't any super chunky glittery shades in this palette. Like usually Urban Decay in their palettes, they throw in at least one of those chunky glittery shades, and there aren't any of those in here. So we've got Blonde, Bathwater, Skimp, Steady, Punk, Baby, Anaheim, Stark, Zone, Sirius, Pop, Harajuku, Danger, 1987, and Blackout. And let's swatch these by 2 for you guys. The shade Blonde is really pretty. I almost saw like a little bit of pink in it when I had swatched it earlier. Then on to these next 2. Then we'll do Punk and Baby. See, like, even normally, if I were to swatch a dark Urban Decay matte, there'd be some patchiness in there. They're smoother. Then we'll do Anaheim and Stark, which I use both of these to blend out portions of the crease, and they're matte. Then we'll do Zone and Sirius, which Zone is also a matte. Sirius has got some really, really fine sparkles in it. It's not too shiny on though. Then we'll do Pop and Harajuku. And then Danger and 1987. Bam. I was almost tempted to pack this guy on the lid today, but I went ahead and I did this one instead. Wow, those travel a long way. Aren't those pretty? And then the last shade, which is a matte black, and it's called Blackout. See, even that's matte. Look at, I don't have it. Normally, when I'd swatch this, I'd get some patchiness. I'm very impressed. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these little lipsticks for you as well. This is the one that I'm wearing, because they're coming out soon, so I might as well swatch them. So this one is called a sheer formula, and it's the ex-girlfriend shade, which is what I have on right now. And then this next one is Rock Steady, and it's a cream finish, is what it says on the little packaging that it came with. Try to get some out of here. So there's Rock Steady. Oh, bam. Hello. And then this one is called 714, and the finish, it says on the deal there is a Mega Matte, which I don't know if I heard of that before. Right there. Try to get a little more out of here. So that one is 714. And then this last one is called Firebird, and it's a cream finish. These all are kind of deceiving. They look like they're going to be a different color in the little pot, and then when I swatch them, they're a different color. Yeah, let me get a little more. That's pretty. It's like a fuchsia shade. So there's the one that I'm wearing over Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and then these are the other three. What I say, 714, Firebird, and Rocksteady, right? I'm quite impressed with this palette so far. I just used it today for the first time, but the first impressions on those mattes for me, they built and they blended. It's a good versatile palette, you know. If you take away this blue here, you can really see how neutral this palette is, and then too, you know, just a pop of blue if you wanted to use it as a liner or something like that. It's a really rich blue, or on the lid. But it's overall a pretty neutral palette, and I'm quite happy with the first time that I've used it. So I hope you guys found that helpful. Now, if you're interested in seeing the demo and how these went on and the look that's on my eyes, you can hang tight and we'll get into it right now. On a Goss 18 brush, I'm going to go into the shade Baby, which is right there. And I'm going to pack this guy on the lid for starters. Using the side of that same brush, I'm going to take a bit of Skimp and I'm going to put it in front of the shade Baby. I feel like I could use a little bit more brightness right there. Then on a Chikuhodo GSN 9, I'm going to go into the shade Punk, which is like a matte burgundy color. And I'm going to put this out here. Whoa. Oh, it's traveling though. I picked up a lot. Sometimes like with the Urban Decay mattes, you pick up the product and it'll kind of plop down, but this is blending out. Cool. Then on a Chikuhodo J5523 brush, I'm going to dip into Anaheim, which is another matte color, and I'm going to start blending out the shade Punk. That. There really isn't a matte highlight, so I'm going to go back in with Skimp, which is the least shiny of the highlight shades, and I'm going to put this under my brow. I guess it's kind of like a satin. Then on a Chikuhodo J5533 brush, I'm going to go into the shade Stark right there, which is also a matte color. And I'm going to put this up through here. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eye makeup, and I'll be right back to put on some lips for you guys. For lips, I'm going to go ahead and line them with Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. This shade is called Ex-Girlfriend, and it says it's a sheer, and it's this one right here. So I'll go ahead and open that one up. This is what it looks like right there. I just put some on my finger, and I'm going to dab this on like that. So there is the overall finished look using the Urban Decay and Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!